Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin, reporting for the Offshore Gaming Association. That's OSGA.com, your number one source for information on the offshore sportsbook industry. That's OSGA.com. I have two free selections in the NFL on Sunday, the 29th card. And I am currently recording, folks, on Thursday the 26th. So please keep that in mind. These lines are subject to change. Let's start out with the game between the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. The Bears are currently a 1.5 point favorite at Bet Online. The Vikings have been excellent at home under the tutelage of head coach Mike Zimmer since he took over in that capacity back in 2014, but it's been much different for Minnesota on the road. As a matter of fact, the Vikings in their last 11 games as an away underdog have gone 2-9 against the spread, and that also includes 0-4 ATS in their last four games as a road underdog when facing a division opponent like they'll be on Sunday. The Bears have had the Vikings number over the last 2 decades when playing games at Soldier Field. As a matter of fact, since 2001, Chicago is 15-3 straight up, and that includes 5-0 straight up in ATS as a home favorite of -3.5 or less when facing the Vikings at Soldier Field. Chicago is coming off a 31-15 Monday night win at Washington, in which they covered as a 5-point favorite. And since last year, the Bears are 4-0 straight up in ATS as a home favorite following a straight up win, and they won those four games by an average of 15.5 points per game. The Bears win here, and they also cover as a 1.5 point favorite against the Minnesota Vikings. Before I get to my next free selection, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, folks. It's what keeps these videos alive. My last 30 videos right here on the OSGA YouTube channel have gone 49-33. That's good for 60%, and that also includes a combined 15-10 with my college football and NFL free picks. That's also good for 60%. You can see the common theme there. Anyway, I appreciate all of you who have subscribed, and I would appreciate anyone who hasn't subscribed to kindly hit that subscribe button below and become an OSGA YouTube channel member, as not only will you be educated as a sports bettor with these videos, but as you can see with my record over the last 30 videos, I've made subscribers quite a bit of money. Now let's get to the final game. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the Denver Broncos. Currently, the Jaguars are a plus 3 point road underdog at bookmaker. Well, Denver's off to an awful 0-3 start. Not very good for the new tenure of Vic Fangio as their new head coach. And not only have they gone 0-3, but they've scored 16 points or fewer in each of those three losses. The signing of Joe Flacco in the offseason, huge signing as was looked upon by the Denver media and their fans. But you know what? This signing looks awful right now because Joe Flacco has been an average quarterback at best since winning the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens. And he got that huge contract from Baltimore the year after and has never lived up to expectations to that kind of money being paid to him. And he lost his job ultimately last year to rookie Lamar Jackson. Denver picks him up, and so far the early returns haven't looked good. Denver's vaunted defense, which was supposed to be their strength, and still they're not that bad. But here's the thing: Denver has not recorded any sacks in their first three games, and they've created zero turnovers in the first three games. That's not going to get it done for a team that's offensively challenged and needs their defense to create short fields for them. Now, after starting 2-0 last year, the Broncos have gone on to lose 13 of their last 17 games, and dating back to last season, Denver has lost 7 consecutive games. Jacksonville has gone 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games as a non-division away underdog under current head coach Doug Marrone, and they won 3 of those 6 games straight up. How about rookie quarterback Gardner Minshew from the Jacksonville Jaguars? He's becoming a cult hero in northern Florida as he took over for the injured Nick Foles in the first half of the season opener against Jacksonville, and since doing so has completed just short of 74% of his passes with 5 touchdowns and just 1 interception. Jacksonville is coming off a momentum building 20-7 win versus the Tennessee Titans, and they covered that game and won straight up as a home underdog of 2 points. And that certainly was a huge victory because it avoided Jacksonville starting the year 3-0. But keep in mind, too, this is a Jacksonville team that week before that went to Houston and lost 13-12. They scored a touchdown with less than a minute to go. Doug Marrone opted to go for 2 and failed to do so. This very easily could be a Jacksonville team that could be 2-1 at this point. Their opening loss was to Kansas City. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Their defense in the last 2 games against Houston and Tennessee has held opponents to a combined 19 points and 301 yards of total offense per game. And keep in mind, they're coming into this game on extra rest as the game against the win over Tennessee, I should say, in their previous game came on a Thursday night. So they'll have 3 additional days of rest as compared to Denver. I like Jacksonville here as an underdog. The Jacksonville Jaguars +3 at Denver. Wouldn't be shocked at all, obviously, to see them win outright. But let's not get greedy, folks, and take the points that's allotted to us. We're going to take the Chicago Bears -1.5 against the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars +3 at the Denver Broncos on Sunday, September 29th. Be sure to visit my website. That's rbwins.com. My September NFL picks since 2002, my paid picks, I should say, have gone 67% over that course of time, and that's independently documented and monitored, folks. So I think you know by now, if you've been watching me for quite a while, I know what I'm talking about. I produce winners, and I don't make up stories like a lot of these touts you'll see on YouTube these days. Once again, that's rbwins.com, where you pay a little to make a lot. Until the next time, good luck with all your picks, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button below. Thank you.